Whew. Rachy is asking us, I'm going camping in January. Time is going fast. Is it okay to bring a tent on the plane connected to a camping backpack and put that in a bag drop? All right, so question about packing for planes. Now, every airline has different kind of conditions and stuff. Yeah, it's really crazy. But you will definitely, if you're packing a tent, there is almost no way that's going to fit in a carry-on. So definitely, you have to check in the bag, right? Obviously, it has to be under the allowance that your airline has, which is ranging from the airline. I've seen some airline going as low as 17 kgs and some going as high as 27. So let's do an average around between 20 to 23. So it has like your entire stuff have to be under this 23 stuff. Also keep in mind that not often they are actually very gentle with bags. So if there is a lot of pulls and everything like that, it may be bounced around and everything. So a couple of extra wrapping may be good around the tent. But the main thing is biosecurity if you're bringing a used tent, and that's Laura's area of expertise right here. So she'll tell you more about that one.
So obviously you can bring it to New Zealand and you can strap it to the outside of your bag. Just make sure it's super well secure, like Robin said. I've actually done that myself. I have brought a tent into New Zealand, which I ended up never using, as I just explained in the last question. But I did strap that onto the outside of my backpack really securely, and that was fine. But if you are bringing a tent that is used, you need to make sure that it is very, very clean. Like, make sure that there's no dirt on it or any bits of soil and stuff before packing it up. And also you need to declare that you are bringing a tent into New Zealand. So when you are on the plane to New Zealand, you will get a passenger arrival card, and there's some yes and no questions. One of those questions being, are you bringing any outdoors gears? And then it'll say, for example, tents, hiking shoes, and you just click you tick yes. I'm on computers all the time. So you tick yes, and that's you declaring it. And then when you get to the border, like customs and biosecurity, you say to the officers, when they ask you, do you have anything to declare? You say, yes, I've got a tent, and they'll ask, is it clean? And you just, obviously you have cleaned it, so you say yes. If it isn't clean though, they will ask you to, they'll either ask you to clean it at the airport, so they'll get it out and you have to scrub it all down.
They give you a little brush, it's quite funny. You at the airport, you always see someone like...
But if it looks like they couldn't clean it or whatever, then they'll probably have to confiscate it. Once you've gone through that, they'll then probably put your bag through an X-ray, and it will just be fine. Like, as long as your tent's clean, or any hiking equipment that you have is clean, it's easy breezy. You just, as long as you declare it, as long as you say, I do have hiking gear and camping gear in my pack. Because if you don't declare it, then there is an instant $400 New Zealand fine.
That's more than what a tent costs.
So declare.
Yeah. So if you declare it, that doesn't mean they're going to scrutinize it like forever. As we mentioned, Laura and I, we went to Fiji just to celebrate the end of New Zealand's biggest gap year. We needed a bit of a break, and when we came back, we actually declared our shoes, because we had to declare them because we did walk in the outdoors when we were in Fiji, right? So we declare our flip-flops, which are gendals in Kiwi, and they literally just say, okay, cool, there's it's fine, and they were like, it was just gendals. Did you go in the wall afterwards? We did. They were like, I don't even want to check it.
They didn't even take us through the X-ray after that. So I think you just have to be super honest, and even if you're not sure about declaring something, just declare it anyway. You can, for instance, you can bring some foods into New Zealand, but whatever you bring that you
just say you have
sure
something,
about, then just make, as long as you're super honest, then they make it a really easy process for you.
All right, so I as usual, we're gonna put a lot of link in the description below about biosecurity, about all those kind of things, so what you can and cannot do. But again, the tip is usually declare. that should answer your question, Rachy. But if you do have any follow-up, just in the comment below. And anyone that is watching that as a replay, in the comment below, put your question for next week.